Jason Shafford here, MzeroA.com, alongside Russell Loving, our Director of Maintenance here at MzeroA.com. Russ really helped to curate a list on 3 things beyond the checklist. And starting out, the first thing he came up with, Russ, is oil. Because literally, all it says on here is oil and 6 quarts. Yep. Okay, yep. So I'm gonna look, and it's at 6 quarts. Yep. But what else, beyond the checklist, do I need to know and understand?
We also wanna look at the color. If it's really black, then we know it needs to be changed. Yes. Sometimes there's carbon in there, so you're gonna get small things in there. It's gonna look like dirt, right, but it's actually just the carbon in there. Flight schools most of the time will change the oil at 100 hours, right, even at annual.
Right.
So you definitely wanna look at the color. If it's a lighter color, then sure, it's fine, but if it's really dark black, you could tell.
Might wanna address it with somebody.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Next thing you have on here beyond the checklist, well, we come to the nose and it simply just says nose, but I've got a wheel down there, I've got a strut down there. Now, again, checking this, I actually don't want to check it from this side because we have the exhaust right here. I mean, yes, I was always taught in the flight school environment, yep, that thing's always hot. It's always assumed it's hot. So let's head to the other side, okay, Russ, and you can tell me a little bit about the nose here. Right. So again, checklist just it literally says nose wheel check.
Yes. Yep.
I mean, we have to get more specific. Now, what are you looking for, Russ, when we're talking this nose wheel check?
So when I look at the nose wheel, I always want to make sure that I at least have 2 fingers on the nose wheel strut on the chrome part here. Yes. Just because a lot of times, you know, as you know yourself, you landed on a grass strip, yeah, there's a hole sometimes in it, it'll collapse the nose wheel.
Hard landings, whatever, yeah.
So you want to make sure that it's you know, inflated, so it's not all the way down. I like checking that, make sure that you do see some chrome there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you had one more thing you mentioned on part of our 3 parts back on the tail section. Yes. Again, let's head back that way.
Okay.
All right, so Russ, back to tail section. Literally, the checklist just says elevator check, rudder check. I mean, I'm used to, you walk by, it moves, everything's good. Beyond the checklist, what are we looking for?
Well, we're making sure that our cable for our rudder is not chafing. We're also looking for our elevator, make sure that cable is not chafing. Mm-hmm. A lot of times you'll find that the cables will have a turnbuckle and a safety wire. I make sure that the safety wire is on there. Right. I make sure that it's tight. Our particular one has cotter pins and castle nuts, and so I just make sure that the cotter pins are in there.
Absolutely.
You know, you just check them because, you know, if you're in flight and they come off, you have no control.
That is not a good day.
No, not at all.
I totally get it. So listen, what are some things you're doing beyond the checklist as well? Leave us a comment in the video box, in the comment box below this video. Enjoy the rest of your day, and most importantly, remember, what should they remember, Russ?
A good pilot is always learning.
You almost got the squeak right. That was close.
Okay. See ya.
Pass your check ride or I'll pay for it. Join our #1 rated online ground school and participate in live mock check rides and interactive written test prep. Visit groundschoolacademy.com to learn more.